Now the great thing about this pen is that the arc actually shoots out pretty far, so you don't have to worry about accidentally touching the needle to your skin.
Easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I am not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and document all the behind the scenes of my healing process over the next probably 2 weeks. So if you want to see all that, go to my Instagram page, check out my Insta highlights on plasma fibroblast. Here we are on day 3. It's definitely getting itchy. I just want to I just kind of press on them when it gets itchy, but I'm still super swollen. My eyes are swollen and they're getting dark and scabby. I can tell that the ones around my mouth are wanting to lift up, but this is what I spray on it every day. It's the colloidal silver spray. And you spray this on twice a day for 14 days. Just kind of lightly spray it everywhere and just let it dry. Okay, I am such a mess right now. Look at my face. So my son ended up having an Easter egg hunt that I had to go to. Couldn't miss it, and he was like mortified that I was going to show up with my face looking the way it was. So I was like, okay, I'll just get some tinted SPF, which I've got a tinted 50 SPF. And so I just I tried to cover the best I could, but I just look like a disaster. I've been sweating all day. Anyways, this is the condition of my face. You can tell these scabs are starting to come off. My face itches so bad. I just want to I just keep pushing on them, but when I push on them, they end up coming off on my fingers. But this is what's going on right now. These ones don't feel like they're going to come off for a little while. The ones around my mouth for sure are coming off. All right, happy Easter, everybody. I put on a little bit of makeup and a lot of my scabs have come off. I needed to look halfway decent for Easter Sunday service. So this is the best I could do. But you can see that the majority of the scabs have come off around my eyes and around my mouth. I still have some underneath my chin. And day 10 update with my plasma fibroblast. All of my scabs came off on day 8. And I'm really happy with the results. You can just tell that everything looks tighter all around my eyes, especially up top. And this isn't even the full results. You really see the results at month 2 because your body is just really going into overdrive, producing more collagen, but it instantly has a tightening effect. I feel like this area is a lot tighter too where I did the fibroblast. And then also right here around my smile lines, you can just tell it looks like I had filler done in my smile lines when I didn't. That's just how good the fibroblast works. Neck is still healing. I didn't wash my face really well for a whole week because I had scabs all over. And so my neck totally broke out. I've got pimples all over my neck, just super sensitive to me not keeping it super clean. And so I've got all these pimples. So hopefully that'll go away soon. Morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. I wanted to check in and give you a 2-week update on my plasma fibroblast treatment. My eyelids are still really tender, so when I wash my face, they tend to be a little tender. I don't have any marks on my face at all. I can tell down here that I still have some areas, some little dots left from where I burned my face. You can kind of see them a little bit, but otherwise, still super happy with the result. All right, so it's officially been 2 months since the beginning of my procedure. I have documented my entire journey on Instagram, so if you want to check that out, you can head on over there. They are saved under my Instagram stories. I will also be putting them at the end of this YouTube video, so if you want to see all of the behind the scenes and my before and afters, just stay tuned for that. So all of my scabs fell off my face right about day 8. You'll see that in the documentation. The scabs on my stomach, though, took about 2 weeks longer, which is typical. I actually messaged the company and I was like, yeah, my scabs aren't coming off. And they were like, yeah, the face heals way faster than the stomach. So I was relieved about that. But I am super happy with my results. I can tell a huge difference in tightness, especially in this area in my eyelid. It's funny because I didn't do as many like burn marks on the inside of my eyelid, primarily because it hurt the most, like right inside here. And the funny thing is that I still have wrinkles there. So everything else is super tight except right on the inner corners. I don't know if you can see that, but so note to self, next time just make sure that you are evenly disperse all of the burn marks, and also that you have like the same depth, because on some of them I also didn't do as much of a burn. It was just kind of like a really superficial one, especially if it was hurting in a certain area, and I can tell that it didn't tighten it as much in those spots. So there you have it. So let's talk about Aftercare. I used a colloidal silver spray on my face and stomach 2 to 3 times a day for 2 weeks. I also used my red light therapy mask. I'll go ahead and put pictures up here of all that. And my red light therapy wand on my stomach during the entire healing process. That just really helped speed up the healing process. And it's also super important to make sure that you do not pick the scabs during the healing process. Just let your body naturally heal and allow the scabs to come off themselves. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to see more behind the scenes, I document my journey on my Instagram page at the DIY Beauty Lab. That is also where you can find all of my discount codes for the beauty products and devices that I use. If you want to read more in-depth information about procedures, that can be found on my blog at the DIY Beauty Lab. There you can also download a free treatment chart by entering your email address on my website. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel by hitting the subscribe button below and the notification bell if you want to know every time a new video comes out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.